What type of exercise do I need to perform if my goal is to maximize my cardiovascular fitness and my cardiovascular health? The answer might surprise you. At the very end of 2023, the American Heart Association released their 2023 position stand or scientific statement on resistance exercise and its benefits to cardiovascular disease and cardiovascular disease risk factors. Now, this paper is really significant because it really serves as the state of the science or the current state of the evidence when it comes to resistance exercise and its benefits that it can have on our health, specifically our cardiovascular health. Now, there were four main takeaways from the study. The first one is that strength training is an extremely strong and safe prophylactic when it comes to mitigating our risk for cardiovascular disease, as well as managing our cardiovascular disease if we currently do have it. Number two is that strength training was just as effective as traditional aerobic training when it came to reducing cardiovascular disease risk factors, but when combined together in an exercise regimen, they actually have a stronger benefit in those areas. Number three is that most people don't perform strength training or resistance exercise. About 28% or 1 in 3 or so Americans actually meet the requirements for resistance exercise. And number four is that we don't need much of it. Researchers concluded that 30 to 60 minutes per week, 1 to 2 strength training bouts per week was ample and sufficient in reducing cardiovascular disease risk factors, and that more than that did not see a direct correlation in risk reduction. The take-home message here is that we continue to see evidence telling us that strength training is not just for our muscles, but for our whole body, and this tells us it's just as, if not as important, to our heart and our cardiovascular system. If you ever have any questions on this, or if you'd like to discuss this further, please feel free and reach out. As always, train hard, train brief, train right. Thank you.